Hey, I haven't been on here for a while. How you guys doing? I don't know if the lighting in here is good. It's I have these big glasses and you can see like the ring light and the reflection, but I've always been kind of an amateur with my lighting. Oh, thanks for the likes, guys. I have no end goal here on TikTok. I just I miss streaming sometimes. Like, because I used to do a lot of camming, and yeah, I used to work at the cam studio, so I was used to like streaming for like 4 hours. That was a long time ago. I'm a seasoned woman, right? Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet, guys. Thanks. What's Bumblebee tuna? I don't get it. I'm not cool enough to know. I don't know what the lingo is anymore. Is that a trending? Is Bumblebee tuna a trending thing? Well, you know, I try to keep up. Oh, good to see you guys. Thanks for joining me. I'm just chilling in my studio. I haven't been designing. Shame on me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you're making my day better. To be honest, I had a freaking shit day. Oh, a lot of running around, you know, just like really boring bureaucracy where, oh, you don't have a letter for this. Well, you need to get a letter for this. Go all the way down here. And I know you wrecked your day coming all the way down here for nothing, but we want you to fucking go all the way somewhere else for nothing. Gloves? Do you want to see the gloves? I'm going to a party tomorrow. Today I had an absolute shit day, and I hope that tomorrow's gonna make up for it. But yeah, you have a glove fetish? I bought these for like $16 because it's time for a new pair. And there's a heat wave in Montreal right now, so there's no way I'm gonna wear like the full opera gloves. It's just like little jazz hands right now. You know. But oh my god. But I'm learning in burlesque class to take them off like all sexy. So I'm really into this red. It's kind of like a more of a orange red tomato. Hi, Martin. I'm just chilling out. I'm showing off my $16 gloves that I'm gonna wear to a drag show tomorrow. I'm gonna see okay, I can't pronounce her name. Violet Chachki? She was on RuPaul's Drag Race, the 7th season, I think, and she won that. But I don't Chachki. Oh, that's sweet. You're so funny, Cal. Thank you. Oh, I never heard that before. Yeah, she is. How did I come across her? I think just through Instagram. And like she's done a lot of modeling and stuff like. Oh, I know. I saw her Mistress Violet music video. And yeah, she's pretty. I don't know, like how new she is to drag and all that. Like she's kind of young. Maybe that was last year that I saw her music video. So that's in the Gay Village. That's at the Olympia. Yeah. I actually haven't really been there. I think the last time I went there was in the late 2000s, and I saw John Waters do like it was kind of stand-up comedy, but it was just more like Uncle John Waters story time. It was really, really fun. So, back in the late 2000s, that was an edgy thing to do. Now that's like a tame thing to do, to go see yeah, it's kind of librarian look, I guess. Okay, so some of you guys know and Elvira. Yeah, I didn't see Elvira. People ask me if I'm that girl from Criminal Minds. She's like a cutie. So I'll take that as a compliment, because I really am that investigative. Yeah, so some of you guys know my content. That was back in the 90s. Yeah, I brushed my hair today, but oh my god, the heat wave today. So I had my hair up. It got up to like 30. And I bought some plants because I don't see a therapist. I just go shopping instead. So the money that I would spend on therapy, I spend on plants, tattoos, shoes. And I might not be getting to the root of my problems, but at least I have a few extra things. Do you guys want to see the plants I bought today? You weren't expecting this from your TikTok dominatrix, were you? I'm gonna get my plants because I'm stoked about this. So I'm kind of a stickler for a sale, and yeah, there's a lot of overpriced plants in Montreal, and depending on where you're shopping, things are going to be priced really differently. Like in the Plateau, things are really fucking expensive, But a miracle happened, and I found a $3 basil plant in the plateau. I guess my potting isn't. Anyway, I just dropped it in there. It's gonna figure itself out. It's just gonna just like settle. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of this deal. And I got this succulent for $6, which is like really cute. I don't need it, but I like it. So right now it's really happy, but give it a while and it's gonna like grow to resent me. Because my apartment really doesn't get that much light at all, and it's just gonna live its life under a LED light. Medicinal. What kind of plants do you have? Hey guys. So that was my day because I went all the way somewhere where I didn't have the right paperwork, so I bought some plants instead. Yeah, well, I don't know. I am like that kind of woman where I like my tattoos, I like my succulent plants, and I like my cat. Like, I think I was influenced. Because, well, last year was the first year I ever bought, that I ever actually had plants, that I ever actually tried a LED light. He's good. My cat's good. He's right behind me right now, and he is on his back, and he's going like this, and he likes it when I have a conversation and I'm in a good mood. Because he's scared of me when I'm in a bad mood. But when I'm in a good mood, he's happy. But yeah, so I'm gonna wear these tomorrow to see Violet. And I'm actually gonna go back to my favorite tattoo artist tomorrow. So I'm gonna get a tattoo before I go to the show, which I didn't mean to like book my day up like that, but that's what happened. So I'm gonna get your female is pregnant? Oh my god, don't tell me you're gonna have kittens, because I keep going back and forth whether I want another cat or not. Oh my god. Anyway. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Except the live guest. I think I'm just gonna like chill by myself, cause yeah, you never know. Like, no disrespect, but like, yeah, it's just sort of I like to control the live. Yeah, so I'm gonna get this tomorrow, or at least start it. So I'm just gonna do the outline. And it's gonna be kind of annoying because it's gonna be on my back. And so I'm gonna like have to lie on my stomach for things. It's like gonna be my lower back. And I was thinking before, I was like just gonna have my lower back, and then I think I'm gonna go lower so it's like on my butt just a little bit. Oh, you watched Sin City? Ah. Well, it depends on what you like. Do you know A Clockwork Orange? This one is a classic. Yeah, it's a great film. What else do I have just sitting here? Have you seen Memento? This is a great film. Oops. Sorry. Oh, I'm a little bit sun-kissed today. I'm a little bit burnt. Oh, what else do we got here? We have... Ooh, we got some classics. I don't know. How do you feel about these? But like, I love Naked Lunch. It's Cronenberg. And I love his new film, Crimes of the Future. And then we have another classic, Terry Gilliam's Brazil. And I don't know, this one was like right beside, so I'm gonna mention it, is Johnny Depp and Christina Ricci in Sleepy Hollow. And this is Tim Burton. And this is in 1999. That's a long time ago. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad I installed my air conditioning. It's supposed to be hot tomorrow, too. My phone is gonna die, so I'm gonna get the charger. Thank you for the likes. I'm just gonna take a second. I'm gonna get the charger, and I'm gonna keep my plant here in my place. I'm gonna brush my hair. Hey. Hey guys. I'm like shadow banned on here, so I don't even... I don't know how long my warning is for. Like, I've had an account warning for like a month now. I don't know how long that warning is gonna be on. So I think essentially all my stuff is like shadow banned. But whatever, as long as it doesn't get deleted, that's nice. Like, I'm fine with that. I'm okay, Des. I'm just trying to survive this heat wave in Montreal. My air conditioning's in the back, and this room's a bit warmer, but it's not too bad. There's a lot of humidity here, though. What are you guys up to? I'm trying to make sure that that my phone is charging. Yeah. I used to have an air conditioner in the front, and then I gave that air conditioner to a friend, which I kind of regret because it was like a freezer. Oh, you guys are sweet. Thank you. Do I have choice to show? Well, I don't want to get like my account totally banned off TikTok. It's hard for a gal like me to get through all the community guidelines. So, and there's some stuff that like that violated the terms, which like it really was nothing in comparison to like a lot of the stuff I've seen on here. So like my stuff is pretty tame. But whatever. Ultimately, TikTok decides, right? So. So this is my studio, and this is my table where I do collages, and I haven't been doing anything really genius. I used to do a lot of collages. I used to have a different studio space, and unfortunately, because of the pandemic and everything, I lost it. So, which is too bad, because it was like, the location was really amazing. It was right in the heart of the plateau, and so there was like a lot of nightlife and stuff, a lot of drunk guys too, but it was fun. It was fun to have a space there. And then if I did get another studio space, I'd probably get something more north, just to be really vague. But yeah, there's just like a different ebb and flow of the city. but I do miss the plateau. But I think those stomping days are coming to a close. It's the pandemic. It's just changed so many things. And I have room here. I need to utilize it better. But I do have some space I can use here. I don't have space to store my clothes, though. That's another story. I have 3 closets, and it's not enough. That's what thrift store shopping does. Because clothes are cheap here, or they can be at least. Like, because I have no qualms with secondhand. Thank you for the likes. I'm in Montreal, Canada. Thank you. So nice tattoos. Thank you. Thank you for the follows, guys. Oh, we have more people in here. Wow. Maybe I'm not so shadow banned anymore. So you guys know, I'm a part-time dominatrix, part-time artist, designer, part-time dominatrix. Even less so these days. The pandemic has really mellowed me out, to be honest. Well, you just couldn't touch people for the longest time. And now Montreal is supposed to have like their fetish parties again and stuff. So that's happening Labor Day weekend. So it's a lot of latex parties, things like that. But it's been a long time. Hello from Greece. I'm in Montreal, Canada. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You're making my day better. Thank you. I'm so single. I don't like to answer to anybody, to be honest. Oh, I can't. And like, I'm bisexual. I've never actually like been in a serious relationship with a woman. Like, I've had sexual relationships, but yeah, but I haven't dated a man since 2014. And I just thought, okay, I'm gonna quit doing that. Cause I just like maybe one day. I don't know. I'm not even gonna say that because I'll just jinx the whole thing. But I just don't like to be told what to do. And I don't like it when men get like all jealous for nothing. Oh, this one guy I was seeing, I went and got a tattoo and he's like asking about the tattoo artist, like, oh, do you like he touches you like when he's tattooing, like he was all jealous of him. It's like, I'm paying to get a tattoo. I'm paying to see a tattoo artist and the guy's all jealous. It's like, I just don't need that, Who needs that? Thank you, guys. I don't know why my room, like, all of a sudden there were more people. I don't know. I haven't been on these lives that much. Oh, it's sweaty in here. It's so hot. It's a heat wave in Montreal. Hey guys. Well, that's nice if my live isn't shadow banned. Because my account has had a warning on it for like over a month. So usually my lives have been small, and I didn't know if it was because I was boring or if because I was shadow banned. I don't know. So where are you guys chatting from? I'm in Montreal, Canada. And I was showing the guys earlier the plants that I bought today. I bought this succulent for $6. I was like really proud of myself that I found a deal. And I found this basil plant in the plateau for $3. But not including the pot, of course. And this is like such a bad potting job. I just like lumped it in there, and it's gonna like set itself up. It's gonna settle in there. Right? I don't know. He's gonna figure it out. Ah ha 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 ha. You think I'm 23, 24? Ha 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 ha. For real, you guys, how old do you think I am? It says on my profile. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wish. I'm 41, guys. $1981. I really like my 30s. Yeah, 34, 35. I was like, do you think I look young? I don't. I'm fucking old, I'm telling you. I'm like a seemingly young person, but I have like my problems are older lady problems. It's just like all the meticulous health stuff, you know? Like I got a root canal for the first time last year. Fuck. See, this is my age coming in. I'm gonna preach here is take care of your teeth because they're luxury bones. Like, you guys are younger. Make sure you fucking take care of your teeth. Ah ha ha ha. Yeah, I'm 41. Hey guys, where are you chatting from? Oh, you guys are sweet. Yeah, I got a lot. I'm getting tattooed tomorrow. I showed the other guys that were in here before. So I'm getting this on my lower back. And like this is gonna come down on my butt a little bit. You guys want to see again? So that's fun. I'm gonna go see my favorite tattoo artist because, like, I went to see several people for this work, but he's my favorite. Thank you. See, I still have room left. But I like just little black lines. I'm 41. Like, I don't have any blacked out work or anything like that. It's not for me. So, like, all the work that I have, I'm just really committing to it because I've never gotten laser. Thank you. You guys are, like, making my day better. I'm just gonna get more coffee. I'm gonna be back, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, you guys think I would get more face tattoos? Yeah, I'm totally not. It is a foot pedal singer. It's a singer, right? No, it's a Nordic. Sorry, I'm like saying it that way. It's a Nordic. I have to get it repaired though. Oh my god, why is this like that? I'm spending money on a tattoo when I could be spending it on repairing my sewing machine. You want to see my back tattoos? Okay, I look like I'm stripping, but it's like really, this is like a sports bra. So, yeah, because I've never had anything like lasered, and I have butterflies. So, and because like I thought before, because this is the only tattoo that I have that's colored, I thought of getting the blue taken off, lasered off, and then I'm like, no, it's part of my history. Aw, thank you guys. Thank you for the hearts and stuff. So you see, like, okay. So I have a butterfly there, and then I'm gonna get this, like, really low. Like, where's that other one? Okay, that's my butt crack. So, like, kind of like that. Pathetic! Pathetic! How ironic. going into people's rooms and saying pathetic is kind of pathetic. Aw, you guys are sweet. Thank you. I don't know how to, like, bounce someone. How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. Ah. Blocked. That guy is blocked. The pathetic guy is blocked. Good. I'm getting better at this. I'm an old lady getting better at this. Thank you. You like the blue tat. Yeah. I'm still young. Well, I'm old by TikTok standards, but whatever. Good evening. Hi, Texas. What time is it there? It's 7:30 here in Montreal. Is it a form of one of those blacklight ones? No. I don't think I'd ever get one of those. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna get too many tattoos. Thank you, Panhead. Yeah, I have other tattoos, but I'm sitting down. I'm comfortable. Like... Thanks, guys. Yeah, it is freaking hot in here. I could have the fan, but then it would just be loud. Well, I have some on my legs. Am I a tattoo artist? Well, I did some of the tattoos on myself. I've never tattooed another person. Maybe that should change. Thank you, thank you for following me, guys. I'm in Canada. I am in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. But my accent is... My hometown is Calgary, Alberta, so that's what my accent is. I'm not from the southern states. A lot of people think people either think I'm southern or I'm British. I don't know. TikTok is the new circus, sideshow, freak show. Sure. It could, well, yeah, I don't know. I do miss like old media platforms. Like, Made in Canada stamp on the other cheek. A Brit vibe? Yeah, I guess my sense of humor is kind of dry. I have a British friend, and yeah, we really get along because our sense of humor is really similar. I don't know. And like, I grew up watching, I can't think of like British, not really, like, not really Monty Python, a little bit of Monty Python. You know that show, Absolutely Fabulous? And there were like a lot of British comedies and stuff, so I grew up with that. Not a British accent, yeah. Yeah, I never watched Blackadder or Red Dwarf, but yeah, I know what you mean. Um, yeah, I don't know why, but people in Alberta, they talk this way, or in the prairies, because you have British Columbia, Alberta, and Saskatchewan, and Alberta and Saskatchewan are the prairies, and everything's just really flat and boring, and there's a lot of wheat fields. You'll send me 100 roses, fake Mias. I don't really like understand. Like, I understand it's good to get likes and roses and things, but I don't really know what that means exactly. I think one time I did a live, and then I earned four cents off of TikTok. I don't really. You just moved back to Calgary from Saskatchewan? I really miss Calgary. I really miss Saskatchewan too, to be honest. And the Stampede's just over now. But Calgary's really developed as a city. You love to travel? Well, Canada's really diverse, um, from province to province. There's a lot of variety. It's really developed over the years. I really like being in Canada. It's pretty, there's like a lot of space. It's pretty chill. It can be kind of boring compared to the States, but I really don't mind that. And there's a lot of small towns, like, just across the country. I've only traveled, well, I guess I've never been to the Maritimes though. I love Canada. I'm just saying it might be a bit boring compared to the States, but I really don't mind. Yeah, I like going to Florida. Um, well, I've driven from Calgary to Montreal, And I've been as far as like Vancouver and Vancouver Island, but I've never been all the way east in Canada. Like, I've never been to the other coast. Yeah, does it do something with the vid's algorithm? It is really fun driving across the country. I did that with my ex-husband. I'm a good passenger. I don't really drive anymore. I used to drive, but I miss that too. I've never driven in Montreal. And I don't really want to because there's so many freaking orange cones and so much construction here. Yeah, I don't want to drive here. It's not enjoyable. So where's the person that I recommended movies to? I don't know if he's still in here. I'm just wondering if he's gonna watch some of them. I don't know. The DVDs are just sitting beside me. So if he's still here, or if you guys care for my movie recommendations from my DVD collection, I have Memento with Guy Pearce, Carrie-Anne Moss. This is directed by what's his name? Christopher Nolan, who did Batman. And this is Naked Lunch, Cronenberg film. Highly recommend this, especially if you want to do like a Cronenberg marathon after seeing Crimes of the Future. I saw that one in the theater. I saw Matinee. I was like one of 3 people in the theater. I really enjoyed it. And Sleepy Hollow, Tim Burton, Johnny Depp, Christina Ricci, and Terry Gilliam film, Brazil. A nice little light-hearted dystopia here. Which one did you watch twice, Fally? Thank you for the likes. Even though I don't know what it does. I'm pretty relaxed about my TikTok behaviors. Like I said before, there's no end game with TikTok. Like, I just hope that I don't get banned altogether, that my account doesn't get totally deleted. Oh, I have 1,000 likes. Thank you. I really don't. I don't know what's going on here. Why? Okay, what does this? Okay. Why am I gonna get deleted? Because I wasn't supposed to show my feet. Like, fuck. Of all the things in the world, a woman showing her feet for kicks, it's like, it's a violation. Jesus fucking Christ. Can I even say Jesus fucking Christ, like, on TikTok? Am I gonna get banned? Call Liz. Can I swear in French? Are they gonna know what that means? When did that become a thing? Yeah, like because 3 or 4 of my videos violated the community standards, and one of them was just straight up my feet. but I hashtagged it like food fetish. And they were just straight up, you can't show fetishes. It's like, it's feet. Naked feet. Like, really? It is ridiculous. And it was like, I think it was the second video I made, because I didn't understand, like, sort of how rigid TikTok is. So it's just like stupid stuff like that. Like, it's really not even, it's just tame. And some of the stuff on here is so vulgar or suggestive. Well, I don't even really have that, like, many followers or whatever, but I just want enough followers to go live. Because I think it's fun. It's fun to, like, just go live when you feel like it. And like I had said before, like, I used to cam a lot. And I used to work at a cam studio, so I'm used to being in front of a camera for like 4 hours. So I miss that, but it was just such a different time. Like, when I started doing that, it was 2008? No, it was 2007. Do I have a boyfriend? No. I don't want a boyfriend. I haven't had a boyfriend since 2014. And I have someone in my life who I think he kind of thinks he's my boyfriend. He's not my boyfriend. He knows my life really well, and he's my neighbor. He's not my boyfriend. He's not... I'm gonna be careful what I say here on TikTok. But let's just say sometimes you do a little foot fetish with somebody and they think it, you know, that they're your boyfriend. Or they text you and they blow up your phone. Anyway, TikTok is such a different conversation than, like, I'm used to having. I don't know. Why am I staring so hard? Because I'm waiting for you guys to say something. Like, have you ever done a live before and you're reading the chat and you're waiting? Because I'm not, like, one of those makeup people here. Like, I'm not chatting and doing my makeup. Like, I can chat and do magazine collage, but I mean, whatever. It's a hot day. I don't feel like doing that today. I just feel like chilling and drinking my coffee. You want the wuzzle? I have no idea. I have no idea. Yay, Brazil! What type of marriage do I like? No. No marriage, no boyfriend. Do they sell Dunkin' Donuts in the airport? Did we have a Dunkin' Donuts? It's Tim Hortons everywhere here. But I feel like maybe there was a Dunkin' Donuts. Darren, your mom. Your mom. Go do your mom's makeup. There he goes. He's gonna go do his mom's makeup. Thank you for the likes, guys. That's really sweet. Where was your last trip home? Or the Bible? I'm watching the first Hobbit movie. I don't know. I'm gonna say Lord of the Rings. I'm excited about that new series coming out, whatever it is, The Rings of Power or whatever. Oh, you haven't been in Montreal for 8 years. Thank you for the likes. You grew up in Laval. Fuck, this heat wave, huh? This heat wave. I'm gonna finish watching the Hobbit movie tonight. It's taking me forever to watch it though. Oh my god, I'm like the back of my head, I'm drenched in sweat. And it's like this heat wave is not gonna lighten up the next few days. Alright guys, well I think I'm gonna let you go. I've been on here for an hour. But thank you for the likes and for keeping me company a little bit. And it's nice coming here and taking a chance on TikTok. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting into this like Hobbit Ring of Power thing, and it's actually making me want to play WoW this winter, which, oh my god, I don't even want to think about the winter, but I am. I don't know if you play World of Warcraft. I used to. It used to get me through the winter. And I'm actually pretty proud of myself. I didn't play it during the pandemic, but don't do it. How am I gonna get through the winter? I'm scared. I feel like I can't fucking... Last winter was so bad. I'm going right down, yeah. Alright guys, well, for those who follow me, you'll be able to see when I go live again, and thank you for being here and chatting with me and liking and following and all of that, and I will see you around TikTok.